Hey guys, Brent Boyer again. So let's talk divorce. Wanted to do another edition of the celebrity divorce review that we do from time to time. So this time I wanted to talk about Adam Carolla. So he has just announced recently that he's getting divorced. He's been married for 19 years, according to People magazine. Him and his wife Lynette are divorcing. Adam Carolla is from, he has a podcast. He's probably got the most popular podcast out there, basically. He really kind of invented or certainly perfected that whole idea of the concept of podcast and doing that type of work. And he's a comedian. He does documentaries. He does a lot of different things. He's known for being friends with Jimmy Kimmel. They did the Man Show for a few years. And so anyways, he's announced that they're getting divorced. He lives in California, so they're going to be looking at community property, which is different laws than in the state of Michigan. Here in Michigan, we have what's called dual property, which is looking at items that were acquired during the marriage, marital property, and then things that might be separate property. In California, it's pretty much just all 50-50, really, sort of, no matter what. Unless, of course, there's a prenuptial agreement, which in this situation, I probably would assume there isn't. That hasn't been made public yet, but given how long they've been married, may have not been a reason to do a prenuptial agreement at the beginning of all this. But anyways, that was Adam Carolla had announced that that's the deal and that they're living separately, and they are doing this concept called nesting right now, is what he said that they're doing. So they have two kids that I think are around 13. They're twins. I believe they're age 13. And he said they're nesting. So nesting is something that's worth making a note of, something worth talking about. That's when the children stay in the home and the parents come and go. The term being like a bird coming and leaving, going and leaving a nest. That's where the idea comes from. That's where the name comes from. So they're doing this nesting where one of them stays at the house with the kids, and then the dad leaves. So Adam leaves, Lynette comes to the house, she stays at the house, then she leaves, and Adam comes in. So then they're not really staying together, but the kids have something that's a continuous, some continuity, some regular schedule. Then they have the same nanny or whoever in the same environment, in the same bedroom, and same everything. So the kids are staying at the house, the parents come and go as needed, and that's what they're doing. Now that's, of course, a temporary solution. You're not going to do nesting after your divorce is final, but that's what he says that they're doing at this point. So that's the latest on all of that. Sounds like, there's going to be a division of considerable amount of money. I don't think it's been made public exactly what they're dealing with here. According to different sources online, there's probably a $25 million estate here that's going to be divided up. And that's going to basically be 50-50. And of course, in these celebrity divorces, you always get into the ongoing future of something like the Adam Carolla name and the likeness and the brand and the podcast and what that all looks like too. And what's the value of that in a divorce situation, as opposed to just the earnings and the savings and everything that's been earned to this point. So those are all things to keep an eye on as we see how this all unfolds. Thanks.